Hi guys, I'm coming in to show you how to make a beaded rose today. It's really easy and it's done in the same kind of way I did the other flower that I've already uploaded before this. I'm not going to show you how to make the leaf, but the leaf is made exactly the same way as the rose petals are done. So I'll just give you the sequence of numbers to make a leaf. Alright, and I'll put the numbers on the screen when I edit. Okay, what you're going to need is you're going to need two different size petals. You're going to have one set of petals that are going to go up to 14, and the other set of petals is going to go up to 16 beads that you're going to do. So I'm going to show you how to make the one with the 16 beads, because you can just do 14 otherwise. So I've got a bead spinner here. This is a bead spinner, and it's a two-piece thing. One piece goes into the other and then it spins around. I just put some seed beads in here, and well, first of all you're going to take a piece of wire that is 45 centimeters long, or about 18 inches, and you're going to fold it in half so that you've got a middle point. You're going to need, for the smaller petals, you're going to need 4 pieces of wire that measure roughly 40 centimeters, which is about 15 and a half inches. And for the larger ones, you're going to need 5. And like I said, they're going to measure 45 centimeters, or about 18 inches. So you take your wire, fold it in half or bend it in half, find your point. Then you're going to add just one bead. I'm just going to take one out. Just one bead. And you're going to let that bead go all the way down to that point. Okay? Then you're going to add 2 beads, 2 seed beads to the same side. And then you're going to take this end and you're going to thread it back through those beads that are on the other end of your wire. So you have your wire poking out, 2 ends poking out. You're going to pull both ends and your beads will sit on top of each other like that. Okay, or maybe I should zoom in a little. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so now you've got 2 beads. So now you're going to need 4. So this is where the bead spinner comes in, because it's a lot quicker than threading. You just put you spin the wheel away from yourself, and you put your wire in the bead spinner, and it will pick up the beads for you. See? But I only need 4, so I'm just going to count 4. Leave 4 on my wire. Take the other end and thread that back through my in frame. So now I've got 2 ends sticking out. I'm going to pull on both ends, and those 4 beads are then going to sit on top of the 2 beads from the previous row. And you're going to keep doing that with each row is going to sit on top of, as you can see, each row sits on top of the other row. Okay, so we're doing 6 this time. 3, 6. Thread the wire back through, and I'm using 28 gauge wire, and it's gold coated copper wire. Now we just did 6, we're going to do 8 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more. 8, okay. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, let me just zoom out a little bit. So you just thread those 8 on. And then you're going to do 10. 3, 6, 9, one more, 10. Using the bead spinner is a lot faster than putting each bead on by hand. So that's 10. Can you still not see what I'm doing here? Okay. Now we're going to go 11. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Don't need those. Pull both ends and they'll sit on top. And now we need 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Oop. Don't need that one. And now we're going to do 14. 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. Don't need those. So now for the smaller petals, you would stop here at 14. But we're making a big one, so we're going to go one more row and do 16. That's 14. One more row, 16. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 exactly. Ha! Oh, get on there. Okay, and pull both ends, and that row is sitting on top. Okay, so we've done all our rows. Now what you're going to do is thread some beads on to one wire, and they're going to go down the side here. So we're just going to add some beads on there, and I'm just going to bring the wire down so that it meets that bottom bead. Then I'm going to put the wire back through this last bottom bead, just like that. See how I've got that coming out there? And then I'm going to take the other wire and put some beads on that. and bring those down level, take off anything that goes over that last bead there, and then put this wire back through the same bead, bottom bead, the other wires going through. And in it goes. So now I've got 2 wires coming out of the bottom bead. Then I'm going to pull on both those wires, and it's going to bring those ends together. Then I'm just going to twist that like that, and just push those little sides in a little bit, and then you have your petal. The petals all made. So now we have 5 of the petals with the 16 beads, and we have 4 with 14 beads. So what I'm going to do is put the rows together now. Okay, so let me just a little bit. Okay, so what you're going to do is curve this just slightly like that, just curved a little bit, and then you're going to take another one and curve that a little bit. Oops, I'll throw it away while you're at it. And you're going to put them together like that. See how they're they're like sitting inside each other? That's the center of your flower. Okay, and then we twist the wire down the bottom, and that stays like that. Alright, now you take another one and bend it slightly, curve it slightly, put it next to where the edges are on that one. It doesn't really matter where you put them, but if you put them, alternate them so that they're in opposite directions. Curve that one, put that one there. The rose turns out better. So, ow. So that one's moved, but just like that. See? And then you're going to add these ones and just go around. Simply twisting them on. And one more. And there's your rose. Now what I do is I fold the petals, just the tops of them out a little bit. It makes it look like the rose is, you know, open more. I don't think that petal's supposed to be there. You can maneuver them however, you know, however you want. When you make your rows, put them wherever you want them to sit. But that's it, that's the rose. And that petal goes over there. And over there, a little bit more there. That one goes here. But yeah, there you get the idea. That's how you make the rose. And then with the leaves on this one, I did the leaf. That one is that's a sequence of starting with 2 beads, then 3, then 4, then 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and that will give you the leaf shape. Okay, so you just do it exactly the same as the rose petals. Now what I'm going to do here is just add a bit of this is florist tape. It's not sticky, but it sticks to itself. So I'm just going to add that around the wire, just like that. Just to finish the rose up a bit. Okay, so there's the rose, and there's my other rose. This one needs to have its petals fixed up a little bit more, but there they are. Okay guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Hopefully you understood what I did there and you enjoyed the tutorial. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Thanks so much. Bye.